Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lynna, and you can find me online at www.scottishsunflower.com. Today we are here for the Pisces Tarotscope for January 2024. In order to prepare for this reading, please focus on the situation or question that you most desire the answers to. The Significator. This card represents you or the situation you are asking about. Six of Swords from the Night Sun Tarot. This is changes, travel, movement, protest, new orientation, moving out of the chaos into the calm. This covers you. This card represents the general atmosphere around the focus of the reading, whether the focus be you or a situation. The covering card gives a metaphor of the energies at work. The Page of Pentacles from the International Icon Tarot. This is comfort, gift giving. This crosses you. This card represents the energies arrayed in opposition to the cover card. Temperance from Ghost and Spirits Tarot. Swan maidens possess the ability to shapeshift into humans by shedding their feathers. Mortal men seeking their affections would confiscate their feathers and domesticate the captive maidens. But if her feather garments were discovered, she could change back to a swan and rejoin her flock. The swan maiden is partially in the water, symbolizing the unconscious and her ties to her primal instincts. Her hands reach for the stone and the moss-covered embankment, dividing the stability of the earth and the flow of the water. The swan maiden represents the reconciliation of both aspects of her being. Balance and harmony will guide you between conscious deliberation and the deeper waters of the unconscious. This is a time to let go of the ego and submerge into the waters of deeper insights and inner reflection. The root of the matter. This card is a metaphor for everything that is the foundation of the covering card. This card reveals the root of the matter. The Tower from Ghost and Spirits Tarot. In Edgar Allan Poe's horror story, a sympathetic friend visits Roderick Usher, who is suffering from a mental disorder. Usher's twin sister Madeline wanders about in a trance-like state. Usher tells his friend that she has died, so together they place her in a vault. During a violent storm, a crash is heard below, and a door flies open, revealing the ghastly sight of his bloody sister. She collapses on her panic-stricken brother, who dies under the weight of fear. The friend flees and watches as the house crumbles into a heap. The house is a metaphor for mental turmoil. Anguished faces can be seen in the rocks, walls, and sky, indicating that all is not what it may seem. The sudden crash of the structure destroys illusion and forces change. Disaster may be heading your way. You will be forced to confront the sudden changes that will be thrust upon you. The past. This card describes energies that are ending or waning in the situation. Six of Cups from the Robinwood Tarot. This card means the past, memories, nostalgia, innocence, youthful idealism, giving out of pure generosity or love, with no thought of getting anything in return. This crowns you. This card shows something that may happen, but is not certain to happen in this situation. The Seven of Swords from the Sacred Isle Tarot. It is unwise to take what rightfully belongs to someone else. Acting solely from self-interest will sabotage your future. Who has a hidden agenda in your office politics? Snap judgments cause snaffus. Insolence from a subordinate, or perhaps embezzlement. The future. This card shows what will most likely happen in the future. Two of Earth from the Book of Shadows Tarot, Volume 1, as above. The beach where earth meets ocean, where stable land gives way to shifting sand, leading out to water and an alien-like world. Like the places that Hecate rules, the beach is a liminal place, a portal from one world to another. The space is not always clearly defined either. The tides move in and out, changing the boundaries and creating new temporary environments. Tidal pools are filled with mysteries and treasures. There is a sense of entering an exotic world filled with beauty and dangers that we know little about. The Two of Earth is a balance, water and earth. They live here as equals. The earth does not contain the water entirely, and the water does not destroy the earth. Our physical experience and our soul can balance and nature and enhance each other. And in fact, that is what this card calls for. Hopes and fears. This card represents your hopes and fears in the matter. The Great Bear from the Wildwood Tarot. Between two yew trees lies an ancient burial mound of the kind known as a passage grave. Upon this a polar bear crouches, keeping watch. The initiate has been laid to rest, covered by earth and stone, and now waits to be reborn, guarded by the shamanic sentinel of the mound. The traditional religious and political concepts of right and wrong, guilt and innocence have no place here, for the judgment that takes place during the time of rebirth is both inward and mystical, and yet outward and universal, reaching far beyond the narrow confines of human civilization and conventions. The constellation of the Great Bear stands out in the sky, indicating the entrance to the other world to which the seeker proceeds. Fear of death and damnation have mutated into a distorted view of the card traditionally known as judgment, as a calling of righteous souls from their graves by an angel on Judgment Day. But the universe is much simpler than religious theologies would have it. The laws of evolution and cause and effect have more to do with divine judgment than human morals. If, on a personal level, life is squandered in the pursuit of vain glories and pretentious ambition, the painful void left within an individual soul will make itself known through despair and frustration. On the earthly or universal sphere, if we abuse the ecosystem and lay waste to world resources, nature will find a way to redress the balance by its own evolutionary means. Nature is not vindictive, just practical. By the same token, if time is spent educating and understanding ourselves, this investment in wisdom will help us live our lives with a deeper respect for all humanity and nature. Life will be enriched by the joy and beauty of the universe. The Great Bear is the guardian of the forest ways, and holds the power of life and death over those who transgress its laws. After experiencing the stages of being stripped and laid bare, the initiate experiences renewed strength and wisdom and is reborn into a place of quiet stillness, peace and rest that allows the healing process to be completed. The new, whole, reconstituted person lies beneath, hibernating, full of potential, ready to meet the coming spring with energy and joy. The only thing in life that is assured is that if you wait long enough, it will change. How you survive that change and who you are after is up to you. The major element in this process is judgment of yourself and others. This may relate to an assessment regarding a personal matter or situation, and could be linked to the process of forgiving. It may also relate to a group or social decision. In the process of judgment, both as an individual and on the universal level, honesty is the key. Be honest. Be forgiving. Be patient. But most of all, be assured change is at hand. Remember, the universe has a long memory. Nothing is ever forgotten. Family and friends. This card is a metaphor for the influences and energies of family and friends in the situation. 8 of Swords from Anna K. Tarot. The 8 of Swords means that there is a part of ourselves that we don't allow to live, that we try to shut away. We are inhibited because we try too much to control and inflict prohibitions on ourselves. This leads to the feeling of not being truly alive or in touch with ourselves and the world around us. In very rare cases, however, the card can indicate that it is necessary to restrict ourselves in this way to prevent greater damage. dreams and ideals. This card represents your dreams and ideals in the matter. Knight of Wands from Night Sun Tarot. This is an adventurer, channeled instinct, departure, breaking, postponement. What will come? This card represents the outcome of the question, the progression of events in the situation, the end of the story. Efta from the Buckland Romani Tarot. This is triumph, conquest, success, mastering enemies through power and intelligence, travel, triumph over financial problems, rushing to a decision. A gypsy drives a flat car with a raised accommodation top, fast along a country road. The cart is pulled by a large white horse with another smaller black horse lashed beside it. The driver holds a whip, symbol of the Kosh suit. The cart and all the harness is blue, a color of health, patience, tranquility, and understanding. The accommodation top is a yellow-orange tarp of protection, adaptability, and stimulation. The Ram driver wears a red shirt, sign of strength and vigor, courage, and sexual love. The dark vest is decorated with small coins, a token of power and substance. It takes great skill and strength to handle 2 horses at high speed. The whip shows the power to urge movement forward when necessary. A black horse and a white one indicate the ever-present duality, positive and negative, esoteric and exoteric, yet both are harnessed, both can be used, guided, and directed. The raised top may show a canopy or background of occult knowledge beneath which lies hidden secrets. The driver is in possession of arcane knowledge he may or may not make available to others. The flat cart is a vehicle of great maneuverability. It is a speedy means of transportation easily controlled. It can be taken down narrower and rougher roads than the larger Vardo can manage. Here the Ram drives at a fast rate down a country dirt road. Is he intent on getting somewhere, or is he in a hurry to leave behind something or someone? He seems to be very much in control. Or is he having to struggle to maintain control of the horses and direct his path? The white horse in command wears blinders, seeing only straight ahead and being directed by its driver. Yet the black horse running alongside has no blinders and is able to see to both sides. Which, then, is really the more powerful, or are they equally divided in terms of capability and competence? I hope this reading has helped you and will help lead you and guide you throughout the month. If it has helped you and you feel like it will help someone else, please feel free to share this video. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a more detailed and in-depth personalized reading, you can book online at www.scottishsunflower.com. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Love you bunches. Bye-bye.